What's going on, guys? My name is Good Luck Gary, and I play games so you don't feel alone. Welcome back to the Beginner's Guide. We're at Chapter 7. No idea what's going to happen next. All I know is that I have to go towards this house because there's nothing else around.
Let's talk about video game development for a second.
Okay.
Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do. So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
It's a nice house. It's a restaurant.
To make all of these games, Coda is using an engine called Source. Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly.
Oh.
One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors. That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well. The tools available to the creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games, to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors.
I'm gonna fall down. Here we go! Oh. Can I just fall down forever? Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh. This is different. No? I can't even check that out. What? We're in prison? This is like a cattle ranch? Okay. I'm just gonna keep walking. Okay. Is this my special cell? Whoa! It turned into an elevator. Alrighty. Let's go. Well, I can't go that way. Oh, I have to go there.
This prison, funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go. If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
Thank you. I do not want. Whoa! I do not want to wait an hour.
This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in, and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere.
There wasn't.
There wasn't.
Invisible wall there. Oh, look at that, I'm outside. My 1 hour of recreational time. Oh,
it's the puzzle again, with the exact same solution as the last time.
Okay.
There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
Okay. Oh, there's a stage. Oh, there's two people. Listen. Speak.
Here, Coda begins using a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities. Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Floating colored blocks. There was a prison. I spent hours in... That's the world above. You've been there, yes. This is important. Did you have to go through the puzzle to get to the two doors and switches? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That was literally the last thing I did before coming here! No, I don't remember having to go through any puzzles. Let's just be honest with them. Again, perfect. Now tell us how you solve this. Tell us the solution. Tell us how you get to the other side. And solve it. Trust me, you don't want to go over there. I don't remember how I solved it. I'm trying to remember, but I can't. I mean, I do remember. Let's click 3. Oh no, but I do. We do. We need to get there. You understand the most important thing in the world. You have to escape this prison. There must be an ending. I promise you, there's nothing I want more. Oh, furnace. Can I leave now? See ya! 3 different people. Is there a puzzle you had to pass? Just you go and see the puzzle sometime. It's not meant to be solved. We can sit in the back place in the middle. What happens if I solve it? Not sure, but if you have any suspicion, you find you won't be worth what it is that takes you there. Takes to get there. Okay. Is there just gonna be another room with 3 people sitting there? Oh, I'm going down farther now.
And so we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
Okay. And back to the prison? Oh no, we're outside. Like a huge apartment complex, but there's no exit?
It's a lamppost.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I can't tell you quite why, but for some reason Coda fixates on this lamppost. It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games from here on out.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose, and maybe you can only float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something.
He wants the lamp.
He wants a destination. Which is what this lamppost is.
I love
It's a
lamp.
destination. We're going to see it in the work as well. His games are just going to become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them. And as we go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
Alrighty. So now where am I supposed to go? Oh, that's the end of that one. Alrighty, now on to the next one. Loading April 2009. The game is connected to the internet. It is. As you walk around, you can leave notes. All notes you see are left by other players. Ah, interesting. Are you a note? How do I... Nice room. Not. There's only
So
been 3
first off,
notes.
I'm sure you can deduce this, but this
How do you
game is
beat this
not
game?
connected to the internet. All of the notes that you're going to see have been written by Coda.
Oh,
This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento,
Whoa.
where I grew up. I saw him
Whoa,
working
holy
on this
shit.
for
Yeah,
the
that's
level,
exactly what I just
and
thought.
It was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person.
hello.
In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy, trying to get his attention. I was
Everyone read this.
over-enthusiastic. But he was very gracious about it and very patient with me. And I cooled off eventually.
I'll tell you a secret.
Oh,
Once
feel free
upon
to
a
skip
time,
over any
I
of these
did.
notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them.
Balls.
Either way, to me they convey a sense of
Houses, wood, and
loneliness.
grass, concrete.
I see
Here,
this
what the
person
fuck?
who's filled with thoughts and
Bars,
theories
Leonard.
and beliefs and has no way to express them
They do care.
except as scattered and unheard voices in a game
is
that
no
wasn't meant
nice.
to be played.
I would like it when I could. I just saw a flying penguin. Let me tell you, it was the most majestic thing I've ever seen. I do not feel like living because nothing else will ever be as majestic. Whoa, this is a long one. I never want to see anything if nothing will ever be as beautiful again. I am crying now and plan on ripping my eyes out. I must go now and do that. No! Don't do that! I assure you, guarantee that there's no acorn, that there is an acorn somewhere here in this place, and the sailors are looking for it. Butt-ass butt. There's nothing here, go back. Don't listen to that guy. Don't listen to the other notes. Should I listen to you then, note? Yeah. Cabbage. Cabbage shapes our nation. More room.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means.
Okay.
Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one.
Onward, keep digging.
In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution. He understands exactly how it works.
I know.
And so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
It's the puzzle. Does the puzzle have a solution? Yes, it does. Oh my god, I have literally been at this for an hour. What? We already did it like 2 times before even being here. Help. 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 He says the second door won't open. Shit, how do I solve it? Developer, answer this, please.
And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment. A few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Typewriter? How do we leave notes? You left a note asking how to leave notes. Lamppost, take me away! Are you there? Please say something. Might be anything, I just need to say something. Talk to me, please. Why are you having so much difficulty? Talking, speak, 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 speak. Speak, 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 speak. Loading May/June 2009. Porn stars die too.
Okay, this one is tough. It's gonna kinda just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Alrighty. I just went into the closet. That doesn't seem too tough. Same picture. That was a nice photo though. Let's take a good hard look at that. Ooh. It's as if I'm actually there. But I want to get up there. And up there. Am I outside now? Oh.
See, this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway.
But I'm in a well now.
For some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's going to start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Okay. No items. There's the well again. First shot to go in the center of the room. Oh! But let's put a giant hole in the ground. Why did you put a table? And now it belongs on the wall of the room. Let's put a huge picture of a horse. Couches? Those both weren't options. I think we need a bit more light in this room. A skylight. I'm thinking a LCD, soft LCD ceiling lights with fluorescent trim. Well, put some Tesla-coils. Yeah, let's put some Tesla-coils in the corner. That's a nice Tesla-coil. Now what about right here? But I already got a table. Tables were invented in 1935. What? Oh, I hit one on accident. Whoa.
There's a bit more to this one, but still it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
It's a table, lamp, and bed maze.
So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Okay. Hello, please walk forward. Okay. This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Okay. Take care, you remember. First, click on this table. And click on it slightly. Now turn the floor lamp in this room off, then turn it back on. This is how you escape prisons? Now go to the left side of the sofa and move it a little bit. Which one? Left side sofa. Finally touch the shelves. Boop! And that's it. In a real prison, escape will now open. Return to the start and taken back to your prison. So back here? Alrighty. Bye-bye, prison! I can now escape any prison. Oh, return. Oh, I'm back to my original.
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape.
You're right. That's it?
Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well.
Well, then
And
why
then a
would I
version
try
where
for
the
it?
inside of the prison
What?
is the outside, and the outside is the inside. Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean,
Okay.
he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly
well?
a dozen of them.
Whoa.
Personally, I think it's awful to watch this.
Whoa.
To see a person basically
I can get through that door.
unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this
Whoa,
prison
upside
that I
down.
could be working on? But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That
Whoa.
particular mechanism of defense against yourself.
I really wanted
Without
to
it,
jump
you
off.
just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going. And then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons.
Okay.
This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Alrighty. So I just came out of a tunnel. This is creepy. I'm just gonna keep going. Well, I mean, there's the lamppost. That means it's the end of the level. I love lamp. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Okay. Mom? Mama? Hello. Who is this? It's your mama. Hey, it's me from Escape the Prison already. I'm you from after you escape the prison. You're me? So you're trapped in the prison too?
It's a conversation.
With myself.
And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from
I'm
someone
there right
who
now.
knows.
Oh, I'm so glad that I
But
get
the
out
irony is that
eventually.
even in this scenario, you're
What's it
still
like to
talking to
escape?
yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
He's still in mindly motion at the same time. Let's go with that one. I can't even move. I can't even look around. Do you feel any different? Sometimes I'm scared I'll get out and things will be exactly the same as before. Actually, it actually does change. I don't feel like the same person at all. No, I'm really the same person now as I was back then. Things will be... Let's tell him that I don't feel the same. Good, yeah, give him some hope. That's so nice to hear. It makes me feel really happy. Age just kind of does that, you know? I'm still me, but I'm not somehow. It's hard to describe. Remember to enjoy being who you are right now. It won't last. Beep. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's keep giving them hope. Hope, hope, hope. What did they tell you? The same thing. What did you have to do when they told you out? All my answers told to be sincere. They asked how I felt. I was imprisoned. Talked to me for a while. They just talked to me for a while. Let's go with that one. What? That freed you? How does that work? It will, just makes sense. Oops! Damn it, I always hit 1 on accident. Listen, you know, I promise it worked. Okay, I can talk. Let's just talk for a bit. Will you be here? I'll be here for as long as you need. Beep! I'm future you.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay.
Trust yourself.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yes. August 2009. Alrighty. Well,
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
I mean, I'm talking to you. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to leave this part here. It's getting a little bit more in depth. I keep feeling like I'm alone, actually, even though I was just talking to myself. Hopefully I learn a little bit more about the story and what's happening to all of his games in the next episode or so. But thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!